Unless you absolutely have to have these new vehicles, consider shopping somewhere else. These new cars are the worst deals on the market right now. Now, it's not surprising to see a pickup truck on this list, but what is surprising is that the Ford Ranger is the one that made it. You'd think it would be the Toyota Tacoma, but you'd be wrong. The Ford Ranger is apparently going for 15% above MSRP. You probably didn't think you'd have to pay over MSRP for a commercial van, but nevertheless, here it is. Like the Ranger, Consumer Reports found the Ford Transit Connect going for 15% over its sticker. Maybe people are in a rush to get the last ones before it disappears from the U.S. market. Who knows, but they're quite expensive right now. If you're in the market for a Ford Escape, you may want to wait until the inventory catches up with the demand because this Ford is more expensive than the previous two I mentioned. It's going for 16% over MSRP. This one makes a lot of sense, and I'm not surprised because the Kia Telluride has been popular ever since it came out, and it is even more popular now, and 17% over MSRP if you want to buy one of these. So be patient, move on, try something else. This is just too expensive. Sticking in the Kia family, the Sportage also 17% over MSRP right now, so pump the brakes on those two Kias. Maybe go for a RAV4 or a CR-V instead. The Chevy Bolt is next, still an affordable EV, but definitely less of a deal if you're paying 17% over MSRP on this one. Maybe opt for a Nissan Leaf instead. The demand seems to be high for the Nissan Versa, surprisingly. Demand is so high that they're selling 17% over MSRP. Just like the Bolt. The Kia Seltos has been considered one of the least satisfying vehicles to own, according to consumers. The only thing worse is paying over MSRP, in the neighborhood of 18% over MSRP. Odds are people won't be buying one at all. Surprise, surprise, another Kia on the list. I thought these were affordable vehicles. The Kia Carnival is 19% over sticker. It's a minivan. When it comes to inexpensive transportation, the Kia Rio is a good bet, but when you're paying 19% over MSRP, you might want to wait a little bit. If you want to find the best deal on a new vehicle in your zip code, even a used vehicle, you can use quotes.everymandriver.com as a free search engine. Put in the make, model, in your zip code, and you'll find qualified dealers making offers on those vehicles. Not all manufacturers participate, and when they do, you'll be able to see them in this drop-down list. It's free. It's quotes.everymandriver.com. If you don't find what you're looking in your zip code, expand your zip code and be willing to travel a few miles to save a few $100, maybe even a few thousand on a new or used vehicle today. Quotes.everymandriver.com. If you thought odometer fraud was dead with the digital age, think again. For the bad guys, it's now easier and cheaper than ever before to roll back thousands of miles in one fell swoop. According to Carfax research, 1.9 million vehicles on the road today have rolled back odometers, a 7% increase from the previous year. Whether you have an older vehicle with a mechanical odometer or a new one with a digital odometer, the threat of false odometer readings is real. This according to Carfax. Many people think odometer fraud disappeared with the invention of digital odometers. Not true. We're still seeing the number of vehicles on the road with rollback odometers rise year over year. According to their data, consumers lose an average of $4,000 from unknowingly buying a used vehicle with a rollback odometer, and that doesn't include the unexpected maintenance costs. This is what the bad guys are using according to mechanics. It's an OBD mileage adjustment plus OBD engine diagnostic tool for less than $300. You can find it on eBay, and they're using this to roll back your miles on your old car in a matter of seconds. You can imagine that this odometer fraud can have a huge impact on the maintenance of your vehicle. If you find out that your vehicle has been rolled back 10, 20, or even 50,000 miles, for example, you might find out that your shocks or struts may be overdue for replacement, and you've been putting your family at jeopardy this whole time. Now, if you do find out that your odometer has been rolled back, this could have some other repercussions. For example, if you finance the vehicle, you'll have to tell the finance company what the correct mileage is now versus what you bought it at, and that number could mean an increase in your interest rate. I know you may be impatient when you find the used car of your dreams, or at least the used car that you can afford right now, but try to be patient. Take it to a certified mechanic, not a YouTube mechanic, but a certified mechanic who's actively working on cars, and have them check it out to make sure that the odometer is correct. There's one step you can take before going to mechanic. Ask the seller to show you a Carfax vehicle history report. That will be a big clue on whether or not the odometer is accurate at this moment.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.